Okay. So, welcome back. It's salty. Last week, I didn't know what I was talking about. Last week, it was just the first video, me testing the water and me being me. This one, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't have a lot to say about much. For one specific topic, I don't feel like talking about movies. I don't feel like talking about what's going on in the world right now. What I want to talk about is men. Yeah, that's what I want to talk about. And I even have my phone here because I wrote down bullets that I wanted to hit and not get lost in the sauce. It's not funny at all. And yeah, I mean, it took me a while to even get this far. Yeah, so round of applause for me, Vonnie. First off, you know what? I don't even need my phone because I got it all right here. If I get lost, so what? I'll just edit it out. Here we go. Why are men so annoying? Why? Like, why? So you know that song by LISA, Truth Hurts? You know why it was so popular? Because the first line, why men great till they gotta be great, was so real. By just hearing that, you were hooked. You were like, girl, I'm here for you. Who child? Okay, let me just get you out a story. I'm going to be adding some stuff in there that didn't really happen. I will be taking some things out that really happened because I don't want you really all up in my business, okay? So, talking to a guy. That's a lie. I already lied. Just scratch that out. I was talking to someone. I was talking to them on and off because that's what I do now. Like, on and off because, child, men are annoying. So you can't waste your time with just one who's full of it. There we go. Full of it. And we're getting to know each other. And I'm someone at this point in my life. If you don't remember how old I am, that's on you. I ain't telling you again. I want to build a foundation with someone. I want to be with someone. That doesn't mean that I'm going to accept less. I'm not changing just because I want to be in a relationship. I will be better. I will be better for myself, for someone who loves me, all that stuff, right? So here it goes, girl, child, whatever, male, whoever's watching. Here it goes. So I was talking to this guy on and off. Oh, shoot, I don't even know what time. Like, let's just say 3 months. Let's just say 3 months. I've been talking to this guy on and off. And I'm someone who's upfront whenever I'm with someone or talking with someone. I'm like, hey, this is what I want. This is what I'm looking for. All of the good stuff, right? So we're talking and he's like, oh, that's cool. That's what's up. I respect that. I'm a lovable person. I love affection, I'm not the most comfortable with affection. Okay, I'm just not. When a man's affectionate, it brings up more emotions. You begin to trust them. You become more vulnerable with them. And I really don't believe men get that. So this guy was he is very affectionate, very loving, very touchy. Not a touchy person. I'm not. I'm not touchy. Let's just leave it at that. Anyway, so I was accepting who he was and he was accepting who I am. I'm not really affectionate, but I can be sometimes. Right. So anyway, so all that stuff, and we started hanging out all the time. We would text all the time. So that's where I was. Anyway, so we were texting a lot and it was really nice. We hung out a lot. We drank a lot. We did things together. And then some things started happening recently. And I told him, I don't like liars. The reason being is because once you lie to me, I will doubt everything you say to me from that point on. I already have trust issues, bad trust issues. Anyway, so he started changing. He started texting me less and less. Now, I'm going to be the first to say, I don't care if you start texting me less and less. I really, really don't. Because he was beginning to waste my time. And so I just called him out on it. And I was like, hey, you, John Doe, why are you acting flaky all of a sudden? I know we're in this pandemic, but you shouldn't really be all that busy. You know what I mean? He's at home. So he was like, oh, nothing. I just been sleeping all day. You just been sleeping all day? I wake up at 7 o'clock, right? I'm not up. I just wake up at 7 o'clock. He shoots me a good morning text almost every morning. I shoot him one back, and the days that he slip up, I shoot him a text. He texts me right back, oh snap, whatever. When we're in a pandemic, you're now sleeping all day for the last 3 weeks. I get it. I do. You're tired. All day though, he don't be texting at night, right? And let me tell you something. I believe in woman's intuition. I do. Mind you, him and I are not in a relationship. He does not owe me anything. I do not owe him a single thing as well. But respect should have been already established in our dynamic, in our relationship. There should have been respect. So I let him have it. Okay, you're tired. I get it. That's cool. That's cool. I'm not bothered by it because you know what? I made up my mind that he wouldn't spit anyway. He wasn't. He ain't a man that you would marry. He's a man that you play with for a moment, for a season of your life, and then you move on. But he's the only one I was talking to at the time. Okay? So I gave him a lot of chances. Here we go, y'all. Here we go. Here we go. So, mind you, we're not talking anymore. We're good. It's not happening. So this is more I'm getting you to why we're not talking anymore and why men are so annoying. So he hits me up randomly. Again, I'm adding some things, taking some things out, so you get it without knowing too much. Anyway, so he texts me up. He texts me randomly. Text me up. What, girl? Get yourself together. He was like, oh, word, ? That's what's up. Randomly, people. John Doe, did you mean to send that to me? And he was like, oh, yeah. You know how you could just easily scroll up to see what old message was responding to. And I look up and there was nothing. We ended on good night. So what you responding to? John Doe, what you responding to? Send him an LOL. You must be messed up right now. Drinking. And he goes, ha 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 ha. So I literally just text back 2 sentences because I don't believe in sending paragraphs to a ain't spit guy like him. Because all they gonna do is respond back with one word, true. And I ain't got time for that. I don't. So I text back with 2 sentences, or maybe 3. And I was like, everything's an effing joke to you. Sometimes I wish you would just grow up and be real. Girl, you would have thought I talked about his mama. Came back with a paragraph. And I'm like, oh, he is emotional. Okay, I like this, right? What you mean, WIM? What you mean? I'm not always a joke. I just feel like you take things too serious. He said a lot more stuff. I ain't gonna tell you all that. And I'm like, me? I take things too serious? Or seriously? Not that I'm always so serious. So then I realized, Bonnie, let him have it. And I didn't. I decided to be really petty and keep responding back. What? So I respond back oh, so now I'm too serious. He goes, it's not that. It's just you don't get my jokes. I said, word. He don't text me back for 4 hours, y'all. 4 hours. 4 hours. So, I don't know about you guys, but I don't like that. 4 hours. I was so hot. What was that, a Frenchman? That I blocked him. Oh, I know. Grow up, Bonnie. You need to grow up. I unblocked him like 2 days later, but during that time I felt invincible. I felt like he couldn't even touch me. He couldn't say nothing.
It appears nothing is playing at the moment.
Who invited her in this conversation? Did you hear that? Did I say her name? Did I say come into this conversation? Did I call your name? Ah, now I'm mad. All right. So I unblock him 2 days later, or maybe like a day and a half. It was late at night. So I get a text from him saying, try. And then next thing you know, he texts back immediately. It was like, oh, so I'm now unblocked. And I go, look, John Doe.
I think you're asking about John Doe. Would you like to know more about that?
No. Did y'all invite her in this conversation? Her name is not even Alexa. So, where was I at? And I know I'm petty. And it's about to get to the end, y'all. My life ain't that juicy. So I just go, it's apparent to me that we're not compatible. This was fun. You were a blast. One of the few men I could say that was affectionate and somewhat genuine. But it just seems like we're just on 2 different paths right now. But I hope you stay safe and I hope you take care. He didn't like that, y'all. He did not. He was like, as I'm telling you the story, I'm realizing how petty it is and how really nothing transpired, but everything did at the same time. It was more just like, oh my God, there you go again, taking things too far. You're so serious, blah, blah, blah. As I'm telling you the story, I'm over it. I'm over him. I'm over men. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to tell you something. This is the whole reason. Turns out he was dating another girl at the same time. Because I follow him on Snapchat. We follow each other. And he posted a picture of himself on Snapchat. So I'm on Snapchat and I see it. And then he has a picture of himself. But he ain't holding the camera, right? He ain't holding his phone. So I'm like, oh, okay. He's with his boys. But it would have been real suspect if he was with his boys because he was in his bed. And then I saw the hand with the nails done. Now, first thing that popped in my head, we in a pandemic, how are your nails freshly done? Then I thought, girl, he ain't worth it. He was just for like a month and it turned into 3. Let it go. Don't even get mad. And that happened when I decided to unblock him. I went on Snapchat and I realized I didn't block him on Snapchat. And that's when I saw it. Put these down. And I let this guy, because I was bored, let's just be honest, I let this guy come in and do nothing. Why men great till they gotta be great? Like, honestly, that's like one of the best sentences ever in life. Like, he tried to play me, y'all. He tried to play me. What did I do? I'm a nice person. That's disrespectful. This video, I'm gonna title it, I'm gonna call it Men Are Trash. Side note, women do better. I'm still mad. I can be mad. He taught me a lesson. He taught me a lesson. I'm gonna tell you the lesson he taught me. He taught me, even if you know he's temporary, make him still treat you like a queen. Men are annoying. That's it. Yeah, so he's so annoying. They suck. Damn. Whatever. It's just girls and men. Oh, that's another thing. Oh, I almost forgot, y'all. I almost forgot. If another female feels comfortable touching a man's phone and he messing with somebody, talking to somebody exclusively, y'all both gonna get cut. Like, well, she don't deserve to get cut because it's not her fault. It's your fault because you should know better. True. Anyway, y'all, that's pretty much it. That's all I have for now. But yeah. So, that's pretty much it. Oh, I will say this. I am done entertaining horrible men. Period, poo. Done with entertaining sorry men. Like, now I'm gonna try to upload this video. We're gonna find out in a second. If you see this video posted, that means, oh, girl, it did make sense. Every Sunday, come back. Okay? Be nosy, hate me, love me, I don't care. Just come back and be like, what's she talking about now with her crazy self? Or, oh, I can't stand this girl. She got on my nerves. But hit play anyway. Hit play anyway. But yes, that is all. Child, I don't even know what would you call this? Like a mess? Keep watching every Sunday. You might see me on Fridays as well. Right? That's good. Okay. All right. I'm feeling it. I feel you watching this going, girl, yes, Fridays and Sundays, and I'm feeling it. We're here. We're good. Yes. So thank you. That's it. Thank you for watching. Come back Friday and Sunday. Friday and Sunday to talk for now. Bye-bye.